So at Disney Plus Day, we got a bunch of confirmed shows, and I've made a video on this a few days ago about what to expect from Marvel Zombies. And today I said in that video that I would do more, and today I'm going to be doing what to expect from Spider-Man Freshman Year, the animated Spider-Man show that is MCU canon that got confirmed at Disney Plus Day out of many other shows, and that's going to be the second one we do on this channel. So if you do enjoy this one, please like, subscribe, and obviously if you want to see more, tell us down in the comments which one you want to see next, because we've obviously already done Marvel Zombies and now Spider-Man Freshman Year. So obviously if you want to see more, put them down in the comments and tell us which one you want to see next. And let's get into it. So, we obviously got this show confirmed, and this took the eyes of everyone, and probably when they first watched it. And when it was confirmed, it is going to be a prequel to Spider-Man Homecoming, so it's going to focus on Peter Parker's life in high school. It's going to be the Tom Holland Spider-Man, obviously. It's going to be MCU canon, so it's going to take place just before Homecoming. Before that, and he's going to be in college. Now, everyone's going to want to see this, Tom Holland in college, Tom Holland Spider-Man in college, and we're going to see, obviously, loads of events play out, like one, getting him bit by the spider. Obviously that's common, we know that happens to him, but it would be cool to see how it actually does happen and what he does and how he reacts to getting bit by the spider. That would be very cool to see in the MCU, seeing Tom Holland react to it. Obviously we've seen it in the past with Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and we've also seen it with other animated Spider-Mans like the Ultimate Spider-Man and the Spider-Man show that we got recently, well, a few years back, which is called Maximum Venom now, but we saw him in the first episode get bit by the spider. So it would be very cool to see Tom Holland Spider-Man get bit by the spider, obviously, as we see all the time, and it would be nice to know, and it would be cool to see how he reacts to getting bit by the spider. On top of this, we're also going to see maybe more backstory on him, maybe what he did before, obviously making his own suit. Obviously he made one in Homecoming that we see when he got his suit taken away from him. Obviously we know that he had his suit before, so it's nice to see him make the homemade suit, obviously, that he has in Homecoming, and him using it, as we do see in Civil War when he's on YouTube, the YouTube videos of him swinging around. Hopefully we're going to be seeing more of that, and we know that he did fight crime in the city, so that does mean that he may have fought some villains before that, maybe not as big as the Vulture when he first had that battle with him, and other villains, obviously, like Thanos, bigger villains that he's fought before. But obviously in the other animated Spider-Man shows, obviously we see the first villain he gets in the Spider-Man show was the Scorpion, and it would be nice to see some villains come up in that in the Spider-Man Freshman Year show. It would be nice to see him fighting some other villains, maybe not as big, like I just said, like the Scorpion, or maybe, well, actually, we've seen the Shocker in Spider-Man Homecoming, but there is many other villains they could do with Tom Holland Spider-Man in that show. They don't have, obviously I don't want them to be big villains, because it would obviously have to be small villains to show his progression in the MCU, where he first died. And yeah, obviously we're going to see him in high school, which everyone wants to see. That show is probably going to mainly be him focusing on him in a high school and what he did in high school, and obviously the events playing out and how he hid it from everyone first, and him turning into Spider-Man, learning his abilities that he does have as the Spider-Man, and what he needs to do to save his city, and what he has to do to help out his city, because we do see him helping out, like I said earlier, in Civil War, when he's helping out people, being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So it'll be nice to see what we actually get from that show. Obviously it is a animated prequel to Homecoming, which I'm really excited for. Obviously, seeing what happens before Homecoming, I think this is going to be after, and obviously it's going to be after No Way Home, and obviously this is the first Spider-Man MCU product that we're going to be seeing on Disney Plus. Obviously, we haven't got any Spider-Man MCU things on Disney Plus yet, obviously because of Sony. Obviously, Homecoming, Far From Home, they're not on Disney Plus. But hopefully, we do see Spider-Man come to more. We do see his films on Disney Plus soon, but that will all depend on Sony, obviously. But yeah, there isn't much to talk about on this show. Obviously, we don't know much. Just like Marvel Zombies, we don't know a lot about them yet. They just got confirmed. But this is kind of just like speculating on what we could see in the show. And that is basically mainly everything about him in high school, him becoming Spider-Man, and obviously him fighting villains and being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man that we all know in the MCU. And it would be nice to see a little prequel before he becomes the Spider-Man, and obviously what he does. Obviously we know the rest is history. Him in Infinity War and Endgame and Civil War, and him with his uncle-like figure Tony Stark. So if you do enjoy the video, please like and subscribe, and tell us down below what you think, if you're excited about Spider-Man freshman year and what you would like to see in the show. I hope you had a good day, and goodbye.